Hey YouTube, Mike here. How we all doing today? Hope we all had a safe and productive week. Sorry about last week about posting a video, but I was a little under the weather. Alright, today's video, I actually got into leather, and not like you think. For years, I've been messing around with it. I've always had a large box and bag of leather up above that one cabinet. I've had leather tools, and I've showed it to you. But I started watching quite a few YouTube videos, and I'm like, you know what? I want to get back into it. So I started futzing around with what I had, and it's like they're toys. So I invested the rest of the money that I had when I sold my DeWalt stuff and bought the shaper, and I invested in some really good leather tools. So today we're going to make a stitching pony. It's like a big clamp, 17 or so inches tall, that clamps leather together, and when you're going to stitch it. Now, they want anywhere from $100 to like $300 for this thing. We're a wood shop. We can make it. Just like I've been making stuff for my wife. I made her an easel. I made her a bunch of stuff, a holder, a thing for her unravel. You know, why buy it when we can make it, right? So, let's make this thing. I already ripped, I'm going to make it out, they suggest hardwood. So I had a nice piece of, actually two pieces of 1x5, I think it was. And I ripped it down to 3.5 inches. It's 17 inches tall. I already sanded it, gave it a light sanding. So I cut 3 pieces, 17 inches, one's for the base, 2 for the arms, and then a bunch of 3.5 by 4 inch blocks. And they're going to be made for the jaw that we're going to bevel and wrap with leather, and then some spacers, a hinge on the base. Bob's your uncle, the thing is done. Oh, and one of these 5-star knobs to tighten it up. Alright, so we're not really making sawdust, but let's make some type of sawdust. Remember, hearing protection, it's under the table saw, but we'll get it when we use the chop saw. Eye protection, I wear mine all the time. Alright, let's start putting this thing together. Alright, first thing we want to do is the jaw. Now, each one of these pieces are exactly the same. So basically, 2 are going to go on the bottom here, and that's going to be the spacer, because one's going on the top here, and one's going to go on the top here, and they're going to get sandwiched together like that, and basically, that's what it looks like. Sandwiched together, but not crooked. Alright, so let's make the jaw. Actually, you know what? Let's not make the jaw. Let's drill the holes, because we're going to need 2 holes. Let me get my board out here. And let me go grab my drill bits, which again, unprepared. Let's take the whole drawer out. Make it easier. Alright, so one. That's 5/16. We're going to need 1/2 inch bit. Let's see here, that should work good. And then 1 5/16. Okay. So where is the ruler? Where is the cigar? We want to be about 8 inches up and center of the board. Here. Okay. So that one will be the 5/16 hole. Okay. And now, because if you forget to do these, which I watched a couple of videos on, the guys forgot to drill the holes and they murdered themselves. being a woodworker, I can understand his frustration. And that's basically for this. We want to be, that one will go there, but then the next one's going to be like 7/8 of an inch because it's going to be on a hinge and it needs to move. Alright, so we were 8 inches up, 1 3/4 inches over. So this is going to be the left. I got new glasses coming. These things got so scratched up. I'm going to oval this hole because actually, you know what? We'll make this a little bigger with this one. I could always change it around if I need to. To get my other drill. Don't be lazy. Get your right tools. And that's the right. Okay. Like my little glue holder from RAB. Oh, I got a whole bunch of toys. Oh, and I got a whole box on. I'll show it to you later what I got from them. But Al, Chris, your large glue holder is actually used to hold mine and my wife's water. It fits it perfectly. Niagara water from Home Depot. So just to let you know, it will hold water. Get these things nice and centered. Yep. get a little rag here. Let's sand this up later. Now, I did that wrong. I'll tell you why. Because I have to cut the top on an angle. And there's not enough powder in this drill. See, this has to be cut like that. So you got to cut the back off this so you can see, you know, your hand's not hitting this as you're stitching. So that's one. Now let me just make sure we are right. I don't want to mess this up, which I am. There we go. So that's the top. Glue bottle holder. What a difference. They screw through the face, but I don't want to screw through the face because I want this to be flat. I don't want to fill it in because we're going to take these pieces of leather and wrap it with contact cement like so. So it's nice and smooth in the front when you put the leather on. All right. So now this one here, let's just make sure we're right. Again. Bolt. That's it. So now this one, we leave, oh, let's mark this. I gotta be, let's see, which one, make sure we're gonna be right here. So we wanna be, why am I not seeing what I want to see here? I want to be this way. Right? Yeah. Ooh, far. Alright. So those are marked. Now this, we need some backer on. We need to shim this out 2 of these. So, take my bottom, push it up against there, put that up against there like that, grab 2 screws, you suck. And they're not supposed to split, and that's why I have an extra one. Oh well, I guess I'm gonna have to drill a hole. Oop, I'm in reverse. I practiced on one yesterday, and I stitched it by hand, and I stitched it in just here on the table, and boy was it a pain in the neck. It was good, you know, it was fun, but it was a pain in the neck. So now we want our holes to be here and here, so we don't hit our screws. So let's drill our holes first. I don't care. I mean, I'll just put some filler on this just to fill the holes, but I don't want to see the holes on this thing there. Right there. Come on. There we go. Now, let me go over to here and chop those angles. I missed. All right, so now this is the bottom. We want to be 8.5 inches. Come on. Today. Actually. Yes, again, I'm too lazy to hook up the other vacuum. Been a long week, but I want to get this thing done. I want to stitch. Almost there. Can't believe this thing. Those screws aren't supposed to split. Alright, so it's going to be right here. this is how I'm going to hold it on the table. Alright, got a hinge. Make sure we're flush. Hinge. So now, that goes there. Lock it on with that. Washer, washer, lock nut, washer. Out of a bitch. That's just, see? So you got your leather like this. You're going to stitch here. You'll put it in here. Make the stitches to stick up. And tighten it up. Look at it. Look at this. I saved myself $100. And then you stitch like this, through, and you stitch through yourself. I'm going to make a shorter one. Now, the reason that there's such a big base, these things are designed for you to like sit on, put your legs on here. They have a cam. I saw a guy make one with like he turned a big barrel and then a dowel with a handle, and then when he brought it down, it locked it in. Really cool. But, you know, I'm like, it's just a stitch. I'll give it a good sanding, maybe a little bit of a coat. I'm not going to bore you with the, and then you just loosen this up. And that bigger hole, see, gives it so much room to open. That's what you want. You want to be able to open this. See? Let's see, because this is in the way. Like that. See? You want to be able to have something big, but you're only, you know, like this. I got more pieces of leather. This is like, I think 3-ounce leather. So, you know, when you fold this, you want to be able to put it in there. This is like a very thin, this is like 2-ounce leather. But you want to be able to get this thing folded. We still recording? Yeah. Get it in there. And remember, it's not this straight. You're only doing is holding this thing. All you're doing is holding it. And you're stitching away. Yeah. I mean, there's a bit of movement because of that large hole, but as long as you get it centered and lock down your... Whoops, where did I turn it too much? I turned it the wrong way. The nut came out. There we go. I gotta hot glue that in. Oh, that's it. All right, what did I get from RAB? This is like part of the order. I got a tray, a new tray, and this tray will go in, and like my air holder here, can hold the air hose or hook it, or I put my nails in here. This was like a little collaboration between me and RAB because I wanted something to hold my air hose. Then I got more of my dog fences, thick and thin. And then I got these will hold the clamps, the big Betsy clamps up, but they go. I really had no time opening this up, so sorry Al, Chris, I'm just showing it quick, and once I start playing with these I'll do a nice review. But you see it fits right in the 20mm, so you just say you put your Betsy clamp. This is my contact cement, so let's grab a Betsy here. Do I have anything small? No, only tall. Let's see how this fits. Big, so it holds it above the table. And then you put your paper here when you're gluing up, say, cutting board. So it holds it way above these things on that side. Pretty cool. I got a couple of them. Got to see more dog fences. Then I got these other clamps. I don't want to really start showing another tray. I got to play with these, so I don't want to show wrong. But I know what these are because he showed me these right away, and I really like them. And I still have another box coming. So once I get that second box, I'll show you. But this guy's stuff is just unbelievable. It is so user friendly. You know, I could just leave everything in my sustainer here. This here is going to be great because even my wife uses the air when she's doing her wreaths. So, but I'll do a full review on these once I get the full set in and I get to play with it. There's a vertical domino guide. Oh wow, it's just so much. I'm just so excited with this because I hate doing vertical dominoes, setting up my board, you know, marking it, getting it right. This thing, you put it on your rail, your festool rail, and you just mark where you got to be, put your domino machine in it, and boom, drop it right down. Unbelievable. Great product for what I see. I've seen Chris from RAB, quite a few of his videos on it. So again, these are not given to me. I buy this from them. I love their product, and I am so supportive of them. They just make a great product. These dog fences, It's like my wife, my kids, and these dog fences. I just love them. Love them. I use them even with the leather. The bit of them that I got is to replace the fence on the MFT table. So, you know what? I'm just going to do a separate video. I don't want to keep going on with this video. I want to finish this thing. I want to get the leather on it and finish it. But that's it. That's it. I may change the knob. I may change it to look like a red one, a little bit brighter one, because this nut's coming out. So I got to either hot glue it or do something with it. But I'm going to be making a shorter one. And that's it. All right, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have a question, if you like a Mike's Woodshop sticker, email will be below. The RAB, again, their website will be in the description below. Mention Mike's Woodshop and you'll get 15% off of 3 or more items. And they got a ton of new items. All right, so you might see them on there, but I'll do a review on them once I really understand them and can explain the correct way. All right, YouTube, you all be safe out there. I got to do the whole video without the lawn guy next door. That's great, with the door open, because it's gorgeous here in Florida. Oh, and please wish all of your mothers and your wives and your girlfriends, if you have kids, a very happy, healthy Mother's Day. Okay, YouTube? I'll see you on the next video. Take care now. Be safe. Bye-bye.